Hello guys, Crispy here, welcome back to another video. In this one, my friends, I'm gonna be testing a GeForce RTX 5090 in the finals. This one is the Founders Edition model of the card. I am running it with the latest Nvidia drivers and I'm not manually overclocking it. You can see all of its specs here in Tech Power-Ups GPU Z. It has the correct amount of ROPS. And over on the left, I am pairing it with a Ryzen 7 9800X 3D and 32GB of RAM. Let's get into it, shall we? And let's go over the settings first, guys. I am playing at the 4K resolution at the moment, utilizing 100% resolution scale in DLAA. I'm using 85 FOV Dynamic Epic RTX Global Illumination and the Epic settings here. And here we have it, guys. I'm going to start counting our FPS. This might be one of the best, if not the best, optimized UE5 title. It looks good. It's very simplistic in some ways, but it performs pretty well, as you can see, and it's super stable in terms of a frame time graph. Come on, there we go, finally got to one. Gotta get used to the sensitivity. But yeah, remember that this is actually using Ray Tracing maximum at native 4K resolution. No other game, especially UE5 title, runs like this. I guess it's probably, oh boy, no. Okay, I'm fine, I'm just gonna take this and not explode it. Alright, now we gotta go to an area with a lot of vegetation. Maybe this is it. It doesn't really have a ton of it though. It's not dropping our FPS by too much. 1/10s maybe sometimes. But yeah, this is pretty good performance. Maybe not for $2,000 or $3,000. Honestly, I was expecting it to be a little bit faster here on the 5090. Come on, stop it! Not with the sword. But again, guys, not bad for UE5. I mean, for example, the Stalker 2 game actually gets around these FPS, maybe a little bit less actually, right? Like 110 FPS average at 1440p native resolution with this GPU. So this being 4K and native resolution as well, and not having blurry graphics either, it's actually really nice. These two are heavy bastards, okay? We can't really take them out alone. Maybe I can do this. What is that? What are those barrels? I don't understand. Okay, one of them is almost dead. Can I get him? Come on, buddy. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, I need to go there. Wait a second. Where is he? There. I can see. These guys, man. He probably just left now. Oh, there he is. Okay. Can I get you, bastards? Come over here. He's probably Bob, my friends. He is running away from us, just like he does in GTA 5. Speaking of GTA 5, in a week from now, we should actually be playing some GTA 5 again on the 5090, but testing it with Ray Tracing, because the Ray Tracing update is coming to PC. Finally. It's gonna be crazy, guys. Oh boy, everything is falling apart over here. What is going on? Okay, finally. Come on, bro, what the heck? I'm missing a lot today, friends. I'm sorry. Let's go. At least my boys are good. I'm just gonna revive this guy. Yes, good job. We got this. Now you. No, what? How did all of that miss? I don't get it. Am I this bad in the finals? Maybe I need to change the sensitivity, you know? And also, the settings. Yes, maybe I'm dying because the FPS aren't enough. They kind of are, actually, but let's do quality DLSS here, guys, which should look really good still at 4K resolution, you know. Also, guys, since we're here standing still, let's check it out. We're getting 144 frames per second, or 143 sometimes. I just changed it to exclusive full screen to see if there's a difference. And let's do borderless now. It's still the same FPS, maybe 1 FPS higher. So I'm just gonna keep it on borderless. I was just comparing it there so you guys know. Oh, wait, I thought this guy was friendly. Okay, because my boy was behind him, actually, and it was showing his name. But it's fine, let's keep on going here. Seems like it's not going to drop from 100 FPS anymore, now that we are playing with quality DLSS. Come on, guys, come on. Some fire effects, lighting and stuff. Very nice. Come, just die! Just die! Come over here! There we go. He still put down a turret. Stop the turret or whatever this is. There it is. Good stuff being stolen. Very nice, guys. Very nice. We're doing the objective now. I'm gonna throw a fire grenade or incendiary grenade here. Just to confuse them a little bit. Maybe I confuse myself a little bit more with this than them, but okay. Come on, almost dead. There we go. Good job. Hey, No! They are stealing the precious from us. We need the precious back. They cannot steal it from us. We... second place. The precious is gone. I'm not sure why I'm calling a cube that is valued at $10,000 the precious. But $10,000 is a lot, so it's accurate. Okay, a little bit of a different map over here with different weather as well. Oh, this is the Tokyo map. That's right. This is actually really intensive, especially over there by those trees. I'm going to start counting the FPS. Still quality DLSS, of course, over here. And we're getting 150s. It's not dropping, actually. Interesting. Could it be because it's snowing and there's less grass? I'm not sure, guys. But yeah, as you can see, this is 3 versus 3 versus 3 again. And it looks great, not gonna lie, with this snowy weather as well. There we go, good stuff. Look at that. Look at that lighting. The gold over here looks awesome. Okay, maybe I'm gonna take a thumbnail around this map. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No! Gotta reload so soon every single time. These guys have a ton of health, actually. Thank you very much, buddy. Okay, what is this? Oh yeah, right. We can actually go below the houses here. Oh, the fighting is happening over there. Okay. Again, I'm completely oblivious to what's going on here. I wish we could play Team Deathmatch. I prefer those modes a little bit for testing, but I think there's only one map in the rotation. At least I tried to join it like 5 or 6 times, and the same map came over and over again, and it's not as intensive as these maps, so... yeah, I'm not doing that. Also, obviously, if you want higher performance, it's going to be very possible for super high refresh rate monitors at 4K. But most people, I think, will have like 144 Hz monitors at 4K resolution, and this is very adequate here. You can max out the game with ray tracing as well. It's going to look and perform really well. Now, what about 1440p resolution? I hear some of you ask. I'm gonna try it in today's video, all right? 1440p resolution, quality. Nope, we don't want quality DLSS. We want DLEA, back to native. Looking great still. Of course, this is a 4K monitor that I'm using here, so it doesn't look amazing. But yeah, at the native 1440p resolution, it will look good. I've played a bunch of times at native 1440p with this resolution. What is this? Orbital lasers. Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Come on. Come on. All right, what will the orbital lasers do? I'm not sure. Also, it seems like native 1440p is a little bit faster, actually, than quality DLSS at 4K. It's usually the other way around. But yeah, we're getting like 160s at times, at least out here, 130s. Okay, maybe in this scenario, it would drop a little bit less with quality DLSS, or a little bit more with quality DLSS. Let's get this guy. There we go. I don't really love the fact that you gotta dump an entire magazine and hit all of your shots to kill them. Oh, this guy has a sledgehammer. Come on. Come on. We're doing much better in this game than the previous one. That's for sure. There we go. Especially because they don't have as many heavy guys where you need to dump more than an entire magazine on to kill them, you know. Almost got this guy as well. Oh no, we already lost, seriously. But next time, let's try it with quality DLSS at 1440p as well, max settings. Okay, so at 1440p, since this is not DLSS 4, it doesn't look as sharp as native resolution, unfortunately. Sometimes it does in other games with DLSS 4 quality. Looks really, really good. But as you can see, we get 200 plus FPS, and there is a very easy thing that you can do to actually bring DLSS 4 into the final. And that is by using DLSS override. So I'm gonna go here to the Nvidia app, select the finals, and select the latest version of DLSS, as well as the latest version of frame generation, 4 times. And here we go. Very different map, actually. I've never played in this one, so not sure if it's intensive or not, but I'm guessing it isn't very intensive because we don't see vegetation. And vegetation, again, is super demanding in this title. Can we get this one, please? All right. The guy's here. Come on, dude! Go this way. There we go, got him. Where is the other one? Wait, I think we got all of them? Yeah, maybe, with my boys over here. Nope! Got him. There's another one coming behind him. Oh boy, wait a second. Alright, we got this, we got this. Oh, I couldn't revive the other one, but it's okay, it's okay. Let's keep on going here, guys. 250 FPS, what you can expect at maximum settings with global illumination, ray tracing on Epic, which is pretty respectable, once again, coming from a UE5 title, right? But, I mean, if you consider the price of the GPU, maybe this is just a little bit disappointing in my opinion. However, DLSS 4 does look really nice here at the 1440p resolution now on quality. Come on. How was that an assist? I did all of the work there. Seriously. Wait, what's the point of this? What's the point of this thing over here? Doesn't really bring you anywhere. Come on, come on. Come on. Nice. Good stuff. Let's see, can I see anyone else around here? I don't think so. Nice. Another one there. Come on, reload. Not gonna get him. Ah, come on, the reloads. I should stop reloading every single time, but you waste so many bullets on a single target that you need to reload every single time. Hey, not a katana again! No! Anyway, guys, I think we should try it again at the 4K resolution, but this time with DLSS 4 on quality enabled, which will look a little bit better, but I didn't really have anything to complain about in terms of graphical fidelity previously. Maybe it was a little bit softer than this on quality DLSS 3, but I mean, it's 4K. Pixel density is really high already, so quality DLSS 3 was also fine for me in this game. It's also simplistic graphics again, so it doesn't really blur the image a whole lot. Let's go revive our boys over here again. Again, DLSS 3 was only slightly softer, but those finer details were not there. Well, let's see fire up close. Not a problem. Alright, I started counting our FPS again, guys, I'm sorry. You know what, I'm gonna try it with some multi-frame generation. First, we need to bring up the latency monitoring. There we go, on the top right corner, by the way. 18 milliseconds, 15 milliseconds, it's super responsive like this. Alright, less than 20 milliseconds input lag. It's basically instant at this point, honestly. No! Die, you! Oh, no! Cash out is almost there. People are already leaving the game, unfortunately. And the second place is ours. Oh, it's still not over. Okay. No! Reload! Come on! Come on! Get over here, you heavy bastard! There we go! Nice, I got him at least. Anyway, this was pretty good. Let's try it with the frame generation enabled. So I guess this is for those of you who don't mind 20 milliseconds input lag. It's a little bit higher than it was before at native frames, basically. This is now frame generated frames with the AI fakery going on, I guess you could say. But yeah, you can tell the difference. It's surprising because in single-player titles, it just doesn't matter whatsoever if you are at 15 milliseconds or 20 milliseconds of input latency. But here, or average PC latency, that is, not input latency alone, I can notice the difference. It's weird because it's only 5 milliseconds and it's very low to start with. But maybe like 5 milliseconds comparing the 45 milliseconds to 50 milliseconds, not as big of a difference than comparing 15 to 20. It's a much bigger percentage there than it is 45 to 50, even though it's still 5 milliseconds. Kind of like the FPS as well. So yeah, that's why I can actually tell the difference here, moving the mouse around and stuff in terms of latency. But again, it's still very snappy. I don't really have anything to worry about in terms of that. And now we're getting 400 plus. That's pretty crazy for like a 360 hertz 4K monitor. You could max it out all of the time here and see all of those beautiful buttery smooth frames. But in my case, I'm actually running a 180 hertz or 160 hertz 4K monitor at 120 hertz because of the capture card. Can't do more than 120 hertz at 4K. So I wouldn't really do this, obviously. Native frames is the way to go. And also, if you don't care about the smoothness as much, and if you don't care about maxing out your 360Hz 4K monitor, which, I mean, yeah, 200 FPS or 180 FPS still going to look and feel amazing, don't enable the frame gen, because this is a multiplayer shooter. I really think nobody should enable it unless you are that one specific guy who wants to take full advantage of their 360Hz monitor, and he doesn't care about the game being a little bit less responsive and a little bit worse for... Come on, come on, come on. Oh no, I died with the gas, I think. But I think we got the objective there. Yes! Nice, we won! Good stuff. Yeah, and he doesn't care about having the least latency possible, which is very important in multiplayer shooters. So yeah, that's it for the frame generation testing, guys. I'm not going to enable it anymore, because I think, again, it doesn't have its place here. Well, now we're down to the low resolution of 1080p. Yes, with DLAA, epic settings, epic ray tracing still, and no frame generation. Alright, another map. This one is more intensive because we got some vegetation once again, and at 1080p resolution, I mean, it's 200 plus, I guess, all of the time, no worries at all. I would probably not do this, actually, even though I have a 4K dual mode monitor and I got it at 1080p right now for a clearer image at this resolution, you know, it's sharper, especially on the capture card. If I was playing with a 5090 all of the time, I would just play it at 4K resolution. Even though the FPS would be lower, of course, it's just a better experience visually speaking. It beats 1080p by a lot. It's 4 times the pixel density, basically. So it will look way more detailed. Even with DLSS 4, which is what we're using right now with DLAA, actually. But that's to say that even though I have the option of a higher refresh rate, 360Hz at 1080p resolution, I would stick to 4K 160Hz here. It's plenty enough for me in terms of FPS. It's really sharp compared to this, and if you're paying this much for a graphics card, please at least have 1440p. Okay? Now I'm curious to see how it will look at 360p internal resolution with ultra performance DLSS 4. That should be pretty interesting, and we are kind of CPU bound actually at this point. Yeah, definitely 80% GPU utilization there. So we're reaching the limits of either the engine of the game, but I have it set to unlimited, so I don't think that's it, or the CPU. And it seems like it's the CPU because it's 50% utilized, so that means that it's utilizing all of its real cores, and the game apparently doesn't use SMT efficiently, or at all actually. So yeah, this is the limit of the 9800X 3D that we're seeing here. Oh my god, what the... Stop! And... Wait a second, let me just throw this up. I'm inside of the thing now, what the hell? Come on, come on, come on. Alright, we got this. Kill this guy, kill the little guy over there as well. Okay, he's half HP, so we should be able to do this. Good stuff, good stuff. We got this, we got this. Oh boy. Also, very impressive is the fact that this is 360p resolution, and it looks nowhere near 360p resolution, right? With DLSS 4, it's doing an amazing job, as usual, at upscaling a 360p image. There is not much to work with, actually, but it still looks playable. And it is playable in terms of visual fidelity. But that's enough of 1080p. It's always going to be very good. What if we enable multi-frame generation on top of ultra performance DLSS? We get up to 800 FPS apparently. Holy crap, can we get 1000 looking at the sky? Not quite, guys. Almost there sometimes. We're looking at the ground. Come on, we're almost getting 1000. This guy's so confused. Like, I'm here looking at the sky and looking at the ground, and he's clueless. Oh, there we go. Finally, we hit 1000 FPS, guys. You know what, guys? I am tired of high FPS now. Let's do 8K resolution, 7680 by 4320, back to DLEA, and, well, let's disable frame generation for now. So this is native frames at 8K, max settings still. We're finally seeing GPU power usage going up into the 500 watt mark. Now I'm starting to get worried. And, well, 8K max settings get us around 30 to 40 FPS apparently, while pulling more than TDP sometimes. I saw like 579 watts right there. So this is starting to get concerning and very close to the 600 watt limit of the power connector. And also, I have taken some temperatures checks, and ooh, that's a lot of destruction there. It's absolutely fine. My unit doesn't really have any issues. I'm also using the Nvidia adapter that comes with the GPU and the 4 different cables that come with my PSU, which is the HX 1200 from Corsair. Anyway, can see those reflections there look really nice, although when they're off screen they don't look nice at all. They look really bad, even at 8K resolution. But hey, all about optimization. You're not going to be taking a very close look at reflections like I am doing right now if you're playing this game competitively, and you're also not going to play it at 8K resolution. Even if you don't play it competitively, I mean, please, there's no point. Let's do performance DLSS, which upscales from 4K resolution. I like this, by the way. It tells us exactly what the internal resolution is. Super high still on quality. But let's go with performance here. And we're now getting 100 FPS in this scenario. Well, that's pretty good. So if you do have an 8K display, I mean, I'm not sure who would pick a 60 Hz 8K display instead of high refresh rate 4K. Maybe on a super big TV if you play on that, you know. This would be very viable, actually, because you're always at 60 plus FPS. And it's responsive, it's fast. It looks amazing with performance DLSS at 8K. The higher the resolution, the better the upscalers look. Let's go. There's guys over here. Flashbacks to Battlefield 1. Come on. Good stuff. Oh, they're stealing us. Oh, no. I destroyed the stairs and now I can get up. Okay, now I can. Come on. Almost. There we go. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm fine. I'm fine. Oh, they stole it. They stole it. Can I make this explode over here and make like a little hole on the ground? It's a very tiny one, but I can fit there. Hey, let's do this. I'm here. I'm the Burning Man of Doom. What is going on? Nobody's here. Okay, I'm just gonna steal it then. Okay, thank you. Guys, I need help. I need help. Or not. Oh, thank you. Oh, he helped us, probably. Good stuff. Why is my name Fierce Person? I don't know. Do I have any streamer mode enabled or something? Maybe I do. I don't know why there's few people playing this game. I feel like it should have more players, in my opinion. It's great fun, as you can see. I think what they might be missing is custom game modes and stuff, because you could do a lot of things with these barrels and physics and stuff. It's actually pretty interesting. So guys, I think for 8K resolution that's probably enough, and now I need to leave this server because I want to try it at 4K low settings. I feel like a lot of people will play like that because, again, this is a competitive shooter. FPS matter a lot, responsiveness matters a lot as well, and obviously on low settings it's gonna feel way more responsive and stuff. But not before we try some frame generation after killing these guys at 8K res. Will it actually improve FPS? Because sometimes it doesn't at these insanely high resolutions, but it does here. 200 FPS. I can notice that it actually becomes a lot softer right now, even at 8K resolution. That's crazy, guys. Usually there isn't much of a difference, but here there definitely is. Now 200 FPS 4 times frame generation is not really that responsive for multiplayer shooters. So again, I would not really do this. There's no point. Just stick to native frames. Even at 8K resolution, it's going to stay above 60, and it's going to be a much better experience. I'm not sure who I'm talking to. I test 8K for fun, honestly. Also, I didn't talk about this, but the VRAM utilization or allocation here in this game at 8K resolution is really low. That's impressive. That makes me think that maybe we can go up to 16K with epic settings still. So instead of doing low right now, I'm gonna do that. As usual, to test 16K, I'll use the custom DSR tool over here, edit this entry, set it to 4 times the x-axis and 4 times the y-axis, and here we go, create DSR resolution. All right, it does work. It hasn't crashed. It's consuming 22 or 23 gigabytes of VRAM here, just in the menu. But we are at 15360 by 8640 with DLSS performance. I think it's going to crash with DLAA. I want to get inside of the game first with DLSS performance. This will upscale from 8K. Kind of crazy. And inside of the game, not to my surprise, what is that? Oh my goodness, it's not capable of handling it because we run out of VRAM actually. You can see that it swapped a lot of things already into the RAM. It's at 23 gigabytes right now. VRAM utilization is maxed out as well. Power consumption is very low and it might have just crashed, guys. Or maybe we're getting 0 FPS for, yeah, it crashed. Okay, so 16K, at least on max settings, won't happen whatsoever. Oh wait, frame generation was enabled. This consumes a lot of VRAM as well. I didn't notice that, guys. Let's see it now without the frame gen. Okay, much better. DLSS performance is playable. VRAM isn't maxing out. 27 gigabytes though. That's really high, of course. And we're getting around the same FPS as the native 8K experience. But I mean, it's another map, so we can't really directly compare. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. Can I get a kill here? Oh, you suck, dude. Are you kidding me? Come on. Oh, that was so close. If it wasn't for the other guy, I would have gotten that kill, I think. Now, what if we go to Ultra Performance? Ultra Performance at 16K seems to be quality DLSS at 8K. It's 2880p resolution, or I think this is 5K resolution, actually. We're getting 40s. 40s is, of course, much better than 30s. There we go. Can we get a kill now? At 16K, there it is. We could get one. Oh, yeah, come on. Almost the double there. The guy was really low HP there. But yeah, I'll keep these short at 16K because this is completely ridiculous. All right, now we're in the practice range. It seems like it gets around the same FPS as we were seeing before in that multiplayer game. But here I can actually not ruin everybody else's game. Native 16K in the finals. On an RTX 5090, my friends, with DLAA, 10 FPS. I'm surprised it gets double digits. If you think about it, this is 4 times the 8K resolution, which is already really crazy. But compared to 4K, this is 16 times the 4K resolution. It's like running 16 4K monitors at the same time. It is absolutely insanity, my friends. But it is running it. And it's not running out of VRAM, which is surprising, actually. I'm not sure if it is loading in my arm properly and the weapon, because it looks pretty low quality at this point. Maybe it is. Things at the distance look great. Things up close look terrible. So, what? I've never seen that before. Anyway, that's probably it for 16K resolution. We should try it on like low settings since I am actually going to lower it down to low. Low settings preset, here we go. It gets 30 FPS, not all of the time, 20s now after that explosion. But it does get close to 30 FPS at 16K native resolution and the low settings. And now we don't really have the problem with the LOD being backwards, I think. Yeah, now it's working properly. And seeing some fire effects, super demanding actually. 20 FPS there. But yeah, let's move out of here. I'm going to restart the game as well. And now we're back to 4K DLAA, but the low settings and with static global illumination, so it's not really intensive anymore. And here we have it, guys. Let's start counting our FPS. We're getting 200 plus on low settings and 4K native resolution. All you need actually for those competitive plays and so on, 240 Hz 4K monitors, it's going to be buttery smooth. Still a little bit below what what I was expecting, but honestly, in terms of graphics, it's looking better than what I was expecting. I thought it was going to look way worse than this, since it's low settings, you know, but it doesn't really look too bad, although the LOD is really low. And here are the bastards. Gotta take the heavy guy first. Where are my friends? There's another heavy guy here. No! No! Hey, wait, he's missing everything, so maybe we can do this. Yes! Gosh, they have so much health. You know what? I'm gonna explode this thing so he can come through. And we are good, aren't we? What? Hello? Alright, I'm gonna revive this guy. Alright, here we go, guys. 3 of us are here in the objective. Not a problem. Let me bring up the latency monitor as well. Let's see, we're getting 12 actually. Whenever you start it, you got a little stutter here in this game, which is interesting. But now, yeah, it's stabilized, and 10 to 15 milliseconds of input latency is what you should expect. There we go, good stuff. Well, you know what? If you're not happy with 240 FPS, let's try it on quality DLSS. And also, why is it 2564 by 1444? That's weird. Okay, anyway, as I showed previously when I played at 1440p, this is pretty much roughly what you get with 1440p native resolution. So I'm not going to bring it down to native 1440p this time around, just going to stick to... Come on! Oh my gosh, dude. There we go. I'm gonna stick to the DLSS modes, and you can guess what kind of FPS you'd get at native 1440, which is 300, guys. 300 FPS. 1440p 360 hertz monitors are a thing. They're not ultra expensive, you know. It's a nice purchase, actually, if you really want to be super competitive with a 5090 or a 4090, for example. And you can get close to those FPS, 360 hertz, you know. All right, let's see. Can we do this? No! Boy, that's bad. But what about DLSS performance? I haven't tried it yet here at 4K resolution. Yeah, this renders 1080p image and it upscales to 4K. It looks insane because it's DLSS 4, but we are now CPU bound. So at 1080p, it would also be CPU bound, as you can see. The 80% GPU utilization tells us that there's still a little bit of headroom there on the GPU side of things if you have a faster CPU, but currently this is the fastest CPU, so there's that. Different map, guys. This one is much more GPU bound because of all of the vegetation, of course, so we actually get a little bit higher GPU usage, still a little bit CPU limited here, and it's interesting that it's now utilizing 60% of our CPU. Previously on 1080p epic settings, it used a little bit less CPU, I think, around 50% usage. Okay, we just opened that. I think that's what's happening. Nice. Good stuff. Where are they shooting us from? I don't know. We should go cash this out over there. Let's go, buddy. Come with me, please. I need help. It's an amazing experience, obviously, as it should be on a $2,000 GPU. I just wish we could get these FPS on epic settings instead. But hey, it's UE5, and for a UE5 title, once again, they did a pretty amazing job at optimizing this, guys. I am very impressed. I actually asked the developers once when they were showing the new Vegas map back in those days. Come on. Come on. Reload. Come on. Come on. Oh, I got him. Another one. Nope. No, 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 no. Nope. No, no, no. But yeah, I spoke to one developer and I complimented them because the optimization is really good. It's the only UE5 title almost that runs this smoothly. Not a single frame time spike right now on low settings. Pretty impressive, right? As I said, that there was a little bit of a frame time spike, but it's not noticeable at all. So that's been it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I certainly did enjoy playing this quite a lot. You know what? I'm just going to try to cash that out. Hopefully this is the last push of the video. Let's go. Come on. In your face. There's another one here. I think we got this. I think we can do this. Oh my. Let's hold to steal this. No, please protect me, buddy. Oh, that was close. Thanks very much for watching. Love you all. Bye-bye.